Alright, welcome back to Street Fighter 6. We got the best outfit, but without the best hat. I don't know why I took it off.
I heard somebody say nice moves.
Well, someone thinks so. Got a sec? No, we got some bad news on our hands.
Wow.
Isn't that part of the narcissist playbook, though?
Okay, I did not really understand this mission. I thought that you just needed to take the subway. I think you need to get on the subway from the other side of town. So let's just go on the subway. I've only shown it once anyway, so let's hop back in.
It's been a while since I'd done this mission, but I think that was the thing. You had to go to the other side and beat people up.
Dash Eats? Is that literally an evil door dasher?
Yeah. I will deliver your food on time, but also I'll do it evilly.
This is me trying to be Ken. I don't think I practiced Ken at all at this point, and I did practice Ken a little bit before going into arcade mode, so my skills have regressed since last episode, and I hope you all are happy to hear that. So let me just ball instead.
I mean, I like how you dodged that guy's punches, but not because you were trying, it's because Boppin turned the other way.
Turned the other way and ducked.
So there's actually a mechanic for the Dash Eats people that I totally didn't just now realize, I promise. They have a little timer next to their health bar, and if that timer goes up, then they just run away. So you don't get their items, if they have any.
I mean, I do think it's amusing that they're like, oh man, I gotta work my job and I gotta deliver this thing, but also I got time to scrap.
I got some scrap. I'm in Metro City. When in Rome, right?
I might literally die and spill this guy's, like, delivery on the ground. But I got time to fight.
But I probably won't.
Yeah, it won't happen. I got a big bag.
Oof. Right in the knife arm.
And if I'm fired, I'll work for Evil Lyft. Or Uber. It's the same thing.
Just Uber. Implying Lyft isn't evil.
I was really hoping one of them would land on, like, the open seats, like, ah!
Just the first. It's like that one Simpsons gag where Marge is just fucking super sleepy, driving, falls on the steering wheel's horn, says, I'll get it, jumps out of the car, starts rolling down a hill. This is a long bit, but she starts falling asleep as she rolls down the hill. I forgot how many steps there were to that joke. It was after my third breath where I was like, oh man, this is gonna take a minute.
I mean, it's like, isn't that what classic Simpsons were, though? Just like layered jokes on top of other ones. Like the Bart and the street sweeper guy.
I don't remember that one off just by name. It's right there, Jacob. Okay. I looked right at the completion of the mission, and I didn't take it. I just cannot believe my incompetence.
I can.
Wow.
I think I'm in the wrong neighborhood again.
Oh no, that fridge's got a knife.
So the fridges try to teach you to... Fuck, what do they do? They teach you how to use, I believe, drive impact, because that is a way that you can break through their defenses once they open the door. Or maybe just timing attacks so that, like, you attack when it's most advantageous. The fridges are annoying.
I think it's both, but I just love that there's this drone with a flamethrower just letting it loose in a subway. I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with that.
Nah, it's fine. And I gotta say, I did not, you know, if I had to meme, it's a Doofenshmirtz. If I had a nickel for every video game released in 2023 that had a refrigerator I hated, I'd have 2 nickels.
Doofenshmirtz evil refrigerator!
Play Hi-Fi Rush. The refrigerator's the worst part of it. And that's pretty good. Yeah, look at this shit. I fucking hate these things.
I wonder how my daughter Boppin is doing.
These refrigerators suck! They're gonna make me swear! Darn!
Samus, dear, did you ever teach Helena any swears?
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. It's just a thought I had.
Dude, Samus has a sailor... No, Mac has a sailor mouth. He's from Brooklyn.
That's why he doesn't talk.
Yeah, it would cancel the game.
I stayed mostly silent because if I would call people what I've been called in New York, the game would not release. That's why there hasn't been a Punch-Out game in a while.
I can only speak in Italian slurs. That's a concerning reason to cancel a game. Oh, we've been lied to. I'm glad I went on the bus twice. And the subway twice, too.
And nearly got killed by refrigerators.
There was a gang of refrigerators, Brock.
The Ice Cube gang?
Oh, that's right.
Still haven't found a treasure chest. Even since recording the last time I mentioned the treasure chest, I haven't found another one. I feel validated that this game contains the word tussling, as I like to use that phrase when asking people to play this game.
I'm a big fan of kerfuffle myself.
Well, kerfuffle is less of a verb. It's more of a noun.
Kerfuffling.
Not a wise guy ditching barrels.
That's not a very wise guy at all.
Oh, there they are. They're just right across the street. Let's take care of them. There we go. Oh, well. Weren't supposed to do that.
Oh, we can blame it on that other guy, though.
Her?
Yeah.
What are you doing by these barrels?
Really?
Did you see what she did?
It was her. It was him. Let's get him, fellas. Why is this the Simpsons episode? Well. Looks like I really stepped in it this time. No one is mad in this city. It's weird. Right. Got a new fast travel point by the Masters building. And the harbor. Yeah, let's spend an upgrade point. What am I gonna get?
Really thought that said butts up by accident.
Get caked up.
Let's win more items.
My back was cracked. Also, I killed my guy.
I forgot about that one. It was supposed to be like a Batman. Like,
Hey!
it's Retsu again. It's Retsu again.
How you feeling, Street Fighter 1?
Terrible. Everyone hates me.
I'm having a midlife crisis.
I want that nug. Oh, you're not gonna have my nug.
My nug is mine.
That's why it's called my nug.
Kickflip?
Oh no, sand!
Whoop.
Oh no.
Take off.
Hey, you either catch them by surprise or you combo into that.
Dude, Ken had in Street Fighter V, Ken had so many different kinds of fucking Tatsus, and I could not stand fighting Ken in Street Fighter V. Like, it just felt like every moment I was just being absorbed by his fucking noodle hair. You know, while we're fighting Retsu, I wanted to bring up something not really related, but it's a conversation we had after a recording session last time, and I really wished it was recorded. I was talking about Street Fighter V story mode and how there's one particular scene involving Cammy taking out a package that she was carrying with her, and I explained it to Thorn like this. I was like, okay, Mickey, I want you to think of Cammy. Think of a regular green leotard, okay? Just think about that in your mind. Okay. Now think of Sonic 06 and how people take out Chaos Emeralds in that game. And to that you responded, yeah. Then I was like, no, I don't think I need to go any further.
Reminds me of that one Jump Force clip that went kind of viral about Vegeta just standing in an open field, and then like this little cube for the plot in that game rolls up, but because the shot is from behind him and his legs, you see the cube just kind of go up his ass, and then it looks like he just becomes evil for it.
I mean, if a cube suddenly flew up your ass, wouldn't you become evil?
I think that was the Majin Buu arc, and that's why he had the little mark on his head first.
Oh, of course. The M stands for my ass.
Kakarot, my ass.
What about it, Vegeta? Well, looks great. What do you want? Help me. I can barely walk, Kakarot.
Try going Super Saiyan 2, Vegeta.
I did.
Number 2.
This is the motivation I need to finally kill you. Great. Here we go.
And then the narrator comes in. Vegeta's cube is up his ass. How is he possibly gonna get out of this horrible situation?
It's the easiest fucking humor, but it's so fun. We beat Retsu. You can get back on track. I feel like you weren't listening to me as you were fighting me.
Sorry, I was thinking about something really funny when I did my victory pose. This is the most mature playthrough of the StrawhatNO ever.
Oh, we took his watch.
I'm glad we robbed him at the same time.
All right, things are gonna be happening again, so we need to round things up a bit. I don't know if restaurants like this exist that like have a sumo ring in the middle, but that sounds like fun. It sounds like a cool place to go.
I'm gonna say maybe. Like, this could just be Street Fighter goofiness, but I can also see it being like a dinner theater type of thing.
It's E Honda from Street Fighter 2. The man who made famous the muscle gut.
Glad to see he hasn't really changed much. E Honda's never, like, really involved in plots. He's always just like a cool, friendly uncle guy who shows up to these tournaments.
Yeah, much like how Blanca's character is Roar the Jungle, E Honda's character is Roar Sumo. Sumo is fucking awesome, and I will make you think it's fucking awesome.
And he advertises his restaurant. He's more about the restaurant, really.
Well, I think he opened the restaurant because he wanted to spread the good word of sumo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's another feature of the camera. If you're in a particular place to complete a mission with the camera, that's a separate that's not the photo I took, but you know, that's fine.
Good shot of his ass.
Yeah, that's it.
I've heard of that ass. That's a Japanese ass for sure.
What's up?
Just a little. What's his name again? Don't tell him this, because he still thinks he's my friend, but I think he's a douche.
Actually, tell him he's a douche. I changed my mind.
But don't tell him I said it. Just call him that. It's a great idea.
Say that Ken called him a douche.
Oh yeah, just straight up E Honda in a sumo fight. This will go great.
Yeah, I'll beat up a customer. Why not?
I thought she was gonna land on someone's table.
What's wrong? That all you got? Nobody ever got strong without losing. Don't
That is
lose hope.
extraordinary advice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've never heard that statement before. But I feel like a lot of people need to hear that.
Good stuff.
Another just extraordinarily positive character is Honda.
You now work for E Honda.
Now you work for me, and you gotta sumo like this. Just underhand slap people. They did change how the underhand slap works. You used to have to, like, literally mash the punch button in order to get it to work. Now it's just a quarter circle back motion. I think that's a much better idea. Oh, we got the sumo headbutt?
Yes.
I remember when you were just showing stuff off for World Tour, we were talking about it. The minute you showed Boppette flinging her head into somebody, Michaela fell apart.
Yep. You don't need to be picky. We just need to see it, okay? Thank you.
Right in the dick.
This is not how I wanted to get head.
Why? Hey guys, got head from daughter of Nintendo.
She doesn't... It's a headbutt. She doesn't fly forward with her head up and her mouth. Anyway. Now we got some sumo belts. I really need to get this before I actually started using Honda's style.
Gotta love those perfect full heal level ups you get.
Oh, yeah. There we go. For the feminine body types, they give you these shorts underneath, and I think that's the coward's way out. You don't wear those shorts underneath if you have a masculine body type. I look awesome. Let's go.
Wait!
Wait, hang on a damn minute.
I headbutt you in the ball ass! Dump on his head.
Hi, Ayumi. What do you think?
Ah, the cooch! Wait, what happened there about that? You did one karate chop and you got burnt out.
Yeah, the headbutt I used outside of battle drained me of all of my drive gauge. Hi, Brandon. What do you think of this?
He takes a photo of her in mid-flight. Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
Wow, I saw all of that.
I bet you've got a crack in your skull.
Let me teach you a new way to fling people around.
Let me tell you about the wonders of CTE.
Now, I know you work here, but are you going to order something?
You have to pay me here, you know?
I prefer HRT.
You need that, too.
In reality.
Gotta get those mosquitoes that keep flying on me.
Oh.
Did you see that face it froze on?
Oh, you want to spar with me? Oh, jeez. I have to spar with Boppin.
Okay, E Honda is not a terribly difficult character to use. He's very simple because he's, like, his headbutt that he uses is just such a simple move to use. Because you can use it from full screen, and if it lands, you actually bounce pretty far away from your opponent, so it keeps you safe. Essentially, like, at low levels, oh my god.
Wow. Boppin.
At low levels, E Honda is a menace to try to fight against, but he is very much someone where once you, oh no!
Okay.
Once you learn, by example like that, once you learn how to deal with him, he's not so bad. There was recently a fun little Street Fighter 6 tournament that was held because Honda is, again, like his menaceness in low levels is a bit of a meme at this point. It was called Honda's Horrible Hootenanny. The rule was everybody had to play as Honda. There was no connection checks. It was first to one. Cheating was encouraged.
Right.
Like, literally, like, no rules. In fact, the rule that everyone had to play as Honda, that was broken too. Because, like, if someone was playing as Ryu, it was like, no, this is skinny Honda. Oh, okay.
And this is blonde Honda, and this is Blanca Honda.
And this is this isn't JP, this is Evil Honda. That's what the E stands for. I believe what those flying squares were seats, and I think it's like a tradition to throw those in the ring at the end of a sumo match. I think that's what I read. You can punch people in sumo, right?
It wasn't Honda fans throwing stuff at Boppin.
Nah. You know, also out of all of the locales in World Tour, I think that this restaurant should be a real stage. This is a very nice looking ring. Like I'm like seeing the Statue of Liberty out there. And I think that is actually New York City out there.
Yep. Like, oh yeah, there's New York City and then there's Metro City.
Yeah, I don't think they accounted for that when they introduced Alex in Street Fighter 3 and made him from New York. And they were like, ah, fuck, we have to have both now. That doesn't look great.
All right.
You leveled up.
That's right.
You leveled up, yeah, that's right.
That's right, you're leveled up.
Yo!
You're leveled right, that's up.
You up-leveled. That's you.
Right?
I didn't do it right. Right? That's you, right?
Honda's out of material by this point.
The sky!
No, not the wrestler. That's where he got the name.
Please tell me you knew that.
Yeah, totally. Edmund, my pal. Of course I knew. Why are you turning away from me?
You don't know it. You don't know it.
You just like the man who shakes his ass funny. I'm not that man. You don't want me to be that man. Okay, sometimes I'm that man, but most of the time I'm not that man. All right, now we got a ticket to real Japan. You hear that, Honda? Your restaurant is fake Japan.
I should have changed first. Everyone looked at me funny on the plane.
Whoa. This scene is really cool. She looks traumatized. They made Ryu really hot in this game.
Yeah, this infamous look for him in Street Fighter V is called Hot Ryu. Literally, Hot Ryu.
Is it?
Yes.
I don't remember it being named that.
Might not be in the game, but that's what it was advertised and what everybody referred to it as.
Well, it's true. Truth in advertising there.
And that was for Street Fighter V. I think there was some early talks about how that was supposed to be his default look in 5. But they decided against it. But now in 6 it is.
That would give that game too much identity. They couldn't have done that. They had to give Ken noodle hair instead.
He looks like he was wearing bananas.
Yeah.
This one's for me.
And lock screen?
Why don't you, Bobhead, why don't you call Ryu your uncle too?
I'm too attracted to him. It'd be weird.
It would be really weird.
Was he in Smash? I do remember him.
Why am I mad at that? Like, just, it pisses me off that you just said that. I don't know why.
Uncle Roy, was Ryu in Smash?
No, when you say Uncle Roy, there's the red hair one.
No, they mean the Koopaling.
Uncle Roy, and they both turn.
I actually really like Ryu as a character too.
Yeah.
I think he's super cool. Like for the standard like not quite anime style, but like the I'm looking to get strong and fight character.
The king, the originator of the Shoto.
Yeah, like I think by those standards, I think he's incredibly cool and likable.
I feel like of a lot of main character protagonists, of course they've done a lot over the years with many different fighting games, like with Terry Bogard and Kazuya. I really like that Ryu is as traditional as it gets, and really that actually has not changed much as part of his character. But even though he's really stoic, I really love how they handle him in this game especially.
Oh, yes. Yeah, in this game, he is... You'd be surprised at how funny he can be. I refuse to say how, but you'll see.
And even then, like, there are still bits and pieces, even if he's known for his stoicism. The fact that his best friend, canonically for years, is Ken Goddamn Masters.
Yeah, he's got to have some charisma.
He's got to be some kind of a joke.
I mean, he went years without ever having shoes, and this game was like, give him some fucking sandals.
Listen, we're gonna make people like feet. No one's gonna like these dirty-ass floor feet, okay?
Even when you kill him, he's just like, well fought.
They're referring to Sakura, introduced in Street Fighter Alpha. She better be DLC. She's too popular to not
An
be.
extraordinarily popular Street Fighter character. She's gonna be DLC forever, like Akuma.
Oops.
Last time on Ryu's... See, the joke there is Kyle A. Bear actually voices him.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean the voice of Manager Joe? And only Manager Joe?
He has a Manager Joe costume in 6.
I should have changed. Should have changed. Ha! Should have changed. But also, I'm toned as fuck. But I should have changed. She should have changed.
Maybe I, too, should have changed.
No, I look awesome.
Nah, I look great, actually. I'm pretty happy with myself.
Showered? Maybe. Changed? No.
I stood under a waterfall. I know I showered.
Showered wearing this.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Shaving? No.
Please don't.
It's like that meme of Nami and Luffy. I'm thinking of getting a breast reduction. Please don't. I got the Dukin. Let's go try it out. This way. What are you looking at, eh?
Would you like to buy some?
What the fuck just happened?
I had the most horrible dream. You beat me up mid-sentence.
Alright, what do we got here? Cool.
Okie dokie.
Ninja outfit.
Which I believe is referencing another Street Fighter 1 character.
Hey, it's Yusuke's mask. And only Yusuke's mask. Oh, man. I kind of want the Tengu mask. Man, if Boppet's hair wasn't clipping through the front of it like that. No, I refuse to wear pants. I think I have some nugs to sell. Oh, I got 2. There we go. I've probably sold numerous nugs off camera.
Please come again.
Please come again.
All right, let's put some damn clothes on. There we go. What do you think of this costume, fellas?
Well, I mean,
What, you don't think it's perfect?
it's goofy.
You're still giving that. That's so genuine. I'm clearly asking as a joke, and you're still roasting me.
I think it's awesome, Jacob.
Thanks. I thought it was funny.
Huh, you have jury style.
Yeah. We barely met Jury.
Well, I'm wide open.
Whoa! I didn't expect to actually do that. That was a perfect parry, and that's what you need in order to get the Shrine Maiden outfit off of Miharu here.
Hey, Boppin, I see you changed. Good job.
Thanks. Do you want to go get dinner?
Like pond water, or?
If you want.
That's what I was gonna eat tonight.
It's good for your, for your development.
Cool.
I won, audience. You can see my excitement right here.
There was actually a decent point between this recording session and the next one that I did where I was still wearing that mask and I kept forgetting every time I booted up the game to play on my own. It caught me off guard every time.
Okay, not gonna lie, the Shrine Maiden outfit with the high tops is actually pretty cute.
Yeah.
No.
Eh.
This is such a tourist move.
Hey, Ryu, look at me.
Hey,
I'm extremely offended by this.
It's okay, I'm part bird alien. It doesn't make it okay, but see you later.
Also, tell your mother and father I said hi.
New items in the shop! Let's go check it out!
what can I get for you?
Oh, I did a Wonder Woman twirl and put new clothes on. A fedora, a whatever the fuck that is. A nice little vest. This skirt, which looks way better than it has a right to because it's weird. Elf shoes. I feel like I need to take this mask off.
Get this fucking thing off your face.
No. Bell-bottom jeans. I like these. I've always been a fan of bell-bottoms.
That match is better.
Ooh, a choker. I don't buy it. I buy it later, I promise.
Hang on to your breath, everyone.
All right. 2 new characters, 2 new arcade modes. Let's hop in with Oh, well, I'll fix that in post. There it is. No, you know what? No, I'm not going to fix that. I'm going to keep that the way it is. Good at it, job, Jacob.
Jesus.
Yeah, Honda is super expressive in this game.
I'm ready for you. Things are looking up. I'm opening a Chonko restaurant in Metro City. And I've poured my heart and soul into making darn sure it's got everything.
Hey, this one
I
actually
want
ties into World Tour a little bit.
Most importantly, we've got a stage, so patrons can spectate.
I can't eat without ass.
We've even got genuine sumo wrestlers working the joint. Sumo headbutt your order straight to your door. And of course, we can't forget about the old Japanese spirit, which is where the adorable little tanuki statues come in. But it wasn't easy.
Apparently it's pronounced Tanuki.
Had a heck of a
Adorable with an
challenge
asterisk.
location.
Notice how the camera cuts off the testicles.
Looking for the perfect place place to set up shop.
Because I did not.
That's extra.
If you look at the balls, I'll charge you.
Hey, girls.
So Honda's on a mission to find a good place to open his sumo restaurant. Oh my gosh.
And that's the end of the fight.
Yeah, much like DJ and Blanca, Honda here is a charge character. You've got his headbutt, which we've gone over plenty, and he's also got a big old butt slam move to use. God, the bear hug sounds so painful.
Yeah, it just fucking snaps your back.
No one can stop me.
Round 2. Fight. I do like that E Honda in the grand scheme of most of you just ducking. E Honda in the grand scheme of things, he's just a dude. Just a chill guy.
I love the... Ow, I bit my cheek again. Why do I always bite my cheek in the China stage? Anyway, fucking, I love the fighting game characters that are just a guy.
One little kick will do it.
Jesus, the eyes.
France.
The perfect
What
spot.
a city! It's every bit as dazzling as folks say. And what better place to plop down a sumo
I actually heard of,
restaurant than
have
here
you all
in
heard
this
of Paris
Denmark?
syndrome or something?
Oh my. Sumo.
Oh yeah,
Not familiar with that.
Japanese tourists go to Paris, learn it's not actually that great, and have horrible depression.
Yup.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no.
The Japanese embassy in France have to deal with it.
What?
Like they have a call number for it.
What makes
I didn't know that part.
What do you say I give you a little demonstration here? and
What,
now?
France? What the hell, man? Step it up.
You're on.
This is him realizing right now.
Oh no, the depression is coming.
Ah! Eiffel Tower's fake. Ah!
You'll see everything that sumo has to offer, lady.
Elixir to do it. Bullshit.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm sure that just by looking at it, you can imagine how Honda can be considered oppressive.
Yeah. He definitely is like a noob stomp kind of character where like it's just like, oh man, I don't know what to do against this guy. He's so tough. And then once you realize, oh yeah, just give him some space, and then just when he's wide open, just kill him.
Yeah.
He stops being a threat.
Woof, just got me on the hand. That's another thing to keep an eye out for. If you do anything that, like, if you punch or do anything that extends your limbs become hittable. So you can sometimes just punch your way into danger.
Sometimes you can accidentally super yourself into somebody else's super. I remember one time I remember we had like a Ken versus Jury match, and you whiffed yours, but then I did my level 1 super, which was a kick, and then Ken like kicked himself into the ass end of your super, and that sent him into the sky, and he was like, oh, I'm totally getting killed.
This is what sumo's all about.
That was Honda's critical art. It's really cool.
What do you
Maybe
think
I
of
should
my
pick up
sumo?
ballet.
Perfect fit for a place like this, wouldn't you say?
You misunderstand me, silly man.
I want
This
you
is
to
a
leave.
traveling carnival. Before long, it will be torn down and headed elsewhere.
What the? So that's what you meant, was it? Oh, shucks.
No restaurant will be opening up here. I have the only cake the audience needs.
Damn.
We won't even be selling cake.
On the mat, on the runway, or anywhere, really.
Pats him on the
I
arm.
try to be
Good.
the version of myself I want the world to see. Is that not
Good,
what
then we will
matters
not have a problem.
The me that I want the world.
I have a hotline you can call, but not that one. A different.
That's why I went ahead and picked this spot. And I made just the kind of restaurant I had in mind. We'll be open before you know it. Chunko House Edamon in Metro City. And the star attraction is me, the one and only Edmund Honda.
Man, even like comparing this, I don't think it's the same VA, but this, like, Honda's personality has not changed at all from his depiction in the Street Fighter 2 anime movie.
Tiny part of me wonders, what if they gave E Honda the depression arc instead of Ken? Because they were like, oh, his story's been the same for the whole time.
Alright, this one I'll fix because I'm not making a joke out of it and I kinda hate it.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm Ryu, a martial artist.
Match start.
I've crossed paths with many during my journey for true strength. Take Ken, who trained alongside me under the same master. He has always been my greatest friend and rival. Guile, Chun-Li, Dhalsim. I've been saved time and time again by those.
Dhalsim's not even in that picture.
Yes, he is. He's right next to Guile.
Oh, he is. I didn't see him.
Chun-Li, Dhalsim, Guile, and the other ones.
My journey knows no end.
I'm here in spirit.
I will continue to do what I've always done.
I'm not
Search
offended.
for
I know
those
we're brothers.
stronger than myself.
Oh, look who we're starting with.
First, I visited my best friend in his new house.
Told you not to tell him where I live, Ryu.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
I didn't tell him. I just came here. All right, let's get some Ryu gameplay.
I'm literally homeless too. Like, no, it's not a shame.
Jacob, this is gross.
Ken is mentally over it. He doesn't want to fight. He is checked out and ready to die. Oh, please double perfect this, Jacob. I beg of you. Oh.
No, I wanted to actually show off some of Ryu's actual moves.
So for years, like, you know, like, Shotos have always been known for, like, oh, there's one character and another. And for even as early as Street Fighter 2, there were some differences between Ryu and Ken. But over the years, they kept getting more and more differentiated between each. Ryu is definitely more, I'd say, defensive. And very, like, he's a very traditional martial artist. Which is actually part of his own lore, too, where Ken, you know, he has the Shoryu Reppa, where his Shoryus have flames in them, he's more kick-oriented, he's more offensive. Where Ryu's whole thing is that he does everything exactly as he was taught, and he just doesn't change his ways. Which was actually a flaw of his. But now, in this game, you saw him doing some shit that not even Ken could do.
Yeah, he's got this new, that big forward kick is new that can bounce people off of the walls, and then you can follow that up with a super move or a Shoryuken or anything like
For
that.
what purpose?
Excuse me?
Purpose. What are you trying to achieve? Why do you fight?
Purpose, huh? Well, honestly, haven't got one. If there's someone out there stronger than me, I want a shot at him. Is that not a good enough reason?
It'll do.
It'll do. Come here. I don't trust you.
Also, new content has been added to the art gallery.
You think you're fucking pretty, don't you?
Legend himself.
Show me.
Oh boy, my idol.
I can't believe I got sweeped by Ryu. I'm bad as Ryu.
I mean, I like that 4-hit you did though.
Balls, legs, and face.
Let me show you what a real street fight looks like, kid.
The 3 food groups.
Hey, come on! You still got more left in the tank.
Have you ever seen regret just in real time?
God damn it, Luke.
Look, this isn't about you. Stop being funny, damn it. Holy shit.
Being funny isn't really my thing, so I mean.
I'm more the straight man, but I'll take your goofiness.
He was trying something there.
I saw the gears turning in his head, but they didn't go very far. I'm gonna need to see that fucking flip in level 1 super. It was taunting him, and then it was just like, yep, that's me, Luke. You're probably wondering why I'm dead.
Just up and disappeared the second it was over. I wanted to get a picture with him, but this is the best I could do.
Doesn't look that far. You could just call him. Be like, hey, excuse me.
I love how him walking away is in reference to his Street Fighter 2 arcade ending.
Well, we met the Street Fighter, essentially. It's odd, but also appropriate that he shows up in the middle of the game rather than at the beginning or the end. Because I feel like Street Fighter, at least this game, does a good job at not over-pushing Ryu as the main guy. Because he never really has been. In certain plot points, of course, Ryu is maybe the focus. And he's perhaps the most famous Street Fighter character, probably even more so than Ken. But Street Fighter has always felt really egalitarian, where like everybody feels pretty important, and Capcom really tries to make you like everybody, not just a main character.
Yeah, like most of Ryu's, I would say, his storylines were like really tied to Akuma and Ken, and kind of more like a background element to like his origins of street fighting, where like even Bison was just like a couple chance encounters sometimes. Like, even in Street Fighter Alpha, like, that's mostly about Bison and Cammy and origin points for, like, all these other characters. But Ryu, like, it really was until, like, Street Fighter 5 when he's just like, you're Bison, right? Okay, so I guess I'll fight you. Like,
yeah. Like, his intent was never really to save the world, you know?
He really is as plain and simple as you can get of a martial artist, where all he thinks about is fighting because it's the only thing that makes him feel alive. Doesn't have a home, doesn't have a family, doesn't even know his own background, but he just does not give a shit.
And based on that, he should be boring, shouldn't he? But he's not.
No, he's great.
Yeah, he's cool. Like, actually cool and likable.
I feel like he is like the prime example of how you handle a stoic character.
I imagine if he was more of the focus, it would get old.
Probably. I don't think he has the personality for it to be the focus. Like Ken, maybe. But even Ken has never been overemphasized.
Ryu really does work as an icon, like not just an iconic Street Fighter and Capcom character, but since he really, like even as Luke just said as he fought him, as soon as the fight is up, he just ups and leaves. He doesn't talk much. He just, all right, thank you for the fight. I will now go find another fight.
Yeah.
And even like just small things like that, just his own appearance, you already know what it means. Him being in Smash is a big deal because he's fucking Ryu.
Yeah, he is the face of fighting games. He is the guy with the headband and the gi.
Like Mario's Mr. Video Games, Ryu is Mr. Fighting Games.
And now we're his girlfriend student.
Boppin, I met Ryu today. He was so hot today, like all the other days where I wrote he was so hot today.
In my journal.
I really like him, Uncle Ken.
You know what? Better him than me.
Oh, I don't like you like that.
You're my uncle. It'd be weird. No, I didn't.
Really thought you were gonna say you just don't like me at all, which I wouldn't be against, but I also would feel worse.
Yeah, I feel like if you don't like me, then I feel like Mac wouldn't like me. And I like Mac's fine.
You did throw my father into a jumbotron, though, so
Yeah, it's what happens. Maybe one day you'll join Smash, and you'll see. I hope you don't.
You think I could get Rio to do that to me?
if Ryu threw me through a jumbotron after he shoryukens me as hard as possible, I would be so happy.
I would then program it to ask, "Will you marry me?"
As soon as she flies through it, and sparks fly out.
The O in you is the hole that she made.
Okay, if she planned that far ahead, Ryu has to say yes. Like you can't.
Well, I guess I have no choice. Now, on to the next matter of business. What does it mean to marry someone?
Ryu would shake her hand and be like, "I'll happily be your husband. Goodbye." And then he just...
And then I never saw him again.
But we're still legally married, so we got that.
I did sign the papers, yes.
With my handprint.
I just put my fist through it.
It's just the motion of a Hadouken on the line. Dad, you'll never guess what? I got married, and Max spits coffee. What?
Ryu, what?
Wait, do you know him? Now I do.
I don't know how to... He's older than me, like what the fuck? He's my son-in-law now.
And somehow Doc Lewis was the best man.
She was just at the courthouse. All he did was stand there, watch, and shed a tear.
He was actually the judge.
I went to law school after I retired. I was bored.
I joined Mac in the law school timeline. You're married.
Oh my god.
Just saying, Nintendo, I know you're working on some future movies. We can write, like, all a Punch-Out.
If you want your own version of Barbie, call us.
After the Super Mario Brothers movie, we got Punch Street Troid.
Listen, Miyamoto, we got the new Boppenheimer ready for you.
How is that the first time we've said that?
Oh my god. Ooh.
I've got a headache now, so I think we need to stop.
It's almost at an hour. Next time, I don't remember what we're doing. Bye.
Take care, everybody. Good night, everybody.